and gentlemen, welcome to the finale of Software Inc. Season 2. This is going to be the last time we're here with Nerdrosoft Studios. And there are some interesting things going on. We are currently developing Doors 10, our next operating system. We're probably never going to see that. That's probably never going to be a thing. We're developing Gamecraft 5. We're doing Nerdstone Cecil's Curse. We're doing some work on Mafia Tricks 2. We are marketing World of Nerdcraft, Wrath of the Genie. We're making loads of money on Door 7. 7 Lock can be ended. 7 Wave can be ended. And much like a lot of things, apparently, this season can be ended. Now, what are we going to be doing in this final episode? Anything special? Well, a lot of people suggested that we go ahead and buy out all of the other... Well, I say a lot of people. One person suggested that we buy out a lot of companies, and a lot of people liked that comment. So I'm assuming a lot of people are suggesting that we buy out all of the companies. And I want to do that. I just don't want to do that right now. I don't want to do it right now because... Oh, an employee's complaining about a slow computer. We should probably fix that. I don't want to do it right now just because I would like to see what people release throughout this episode. I'm curious to see. Also, I'm going to take this deal. I'm going to do it. Slideware, I'm going to take your deal. Whatever happens, you know, we'll take the deal. I do want to have a look at all the companies, though. I mean... It's so ridiculous that the contrast, like my company's worth is over 500 million and then the next one is 767,000. That's so ridiculous to me. That is beyond ridiculous to me. It's so silly. Anyway, I do want to have a look at I had a look at the companies. I want to see the upcoming releases. The next release is December. We've got some stuff. We have 2 web-based games. And we also have an audio tool. We have Mafia Tricks 2 from Slideware. We have Smile Industries are doing TigerOS 2 next year. And then in March 2012, we have Bit4D Engine 2. Interesting. You know, I've never been a fan of engines or anything that calls itself 4D. I've never liked that. It always just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know why. It just does. Anyway, I'm just realizing that we have very few IT people. We should probably get more of this. When do the IT people come in? From 7 until 11? Or I guess 10 a.m. until 2 would be another good one. Let's do that. Let's hire IT support. We'll get a few of those guys. We'll have 5 of them. We'll get them all to come in at 10 until 2. That way they can sort out the computers and hopefully help the staff. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have IT come in at 6 until 10. Because that way they don't need to interrupt workflow. They don't need to do anything. So have the IT guys come in from 6 until 10. And hopefully they will do a fantastic job. Gamecraft coming along quite nicely there. Let's expand Nerdstone Cecil's Curse. That's coming along quite nicely as well. That's my specialist team. Where have I got my specialists currently? Are they still... Where are my specialists? They're still on this floor, aren't they? Yeah, they're still way down there. That's okay. That's fine by me. There goes a lot of the IT techs into the building. That's good news. I think this is something that was mentioned, was turning this office, my office, by the way, into a meeting room for marketing. That was something that I do enjoy the idea of, but I mean, especially since it would stop marketing from going all through the building for meetings, but I really like having my office there. I could turn this back hallway into a meeting room since no one actually uses it, but that would be very strange. That would be very strange indeed. But I think it's okay. I don't really want to turn it into anything. I do kind of want to take the building a little bit higher. I'm tempted. I mean, I'm tempted to go another floor and maybe do a lot of offices for more team leaders. That could be fun. That could certainly be an interesting idea. Or maybe move the AV team out of that building and into the main building. I don't know, but then that building would have no real purpose, though. I kind of like having my AV guys out there. Speaking of AV, are they doing anything right now? They don't seem to be. Let's go ahead and see our releases. Let's have a look. So our most recent release was... Evil Fighter was not me. So we did 7 lamp, 7 wave, and 7 lock in 2008. It's still 2008, so there's no real point in doing another one. Although I'm tempted to maybe try. Let's do 7 wave 2. Let's do 7 wave 2, but do something a little different with it. Let's go to here. Let's go to audio tool. It's going to be following up 7 wave. So we're going to go with 7 wave. I guess 2. I guess 2. We'll go 2.0 so we can sort of release. I don't know if I want to call it. Maybe 1.2. We'll call it 7 wave 2. That's fine. We'll do 7 wave 2. It's going to be using 7 lamp. There we go. It's going to be running on doors 7. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And I mean, QA in this particular situation is only giving us higher stability. It isn't doing anything to innovation, which is kind of annoying. The question, I suppose, is if I did a visual tool, for example, and I did, we'll put that on doors. We're just going to use the example here, don't worry. We do a visual tool as the example. If I do image editing and 3D editor, and then do QA, that does bring down innovation. So I think we will actually do a successor to 7 lamp. I think we'll do that. So 7 lamp 2. We'll just go with 7 lamp 2. We'll not do QA testing so we can get that very high innovation. I'm just curious to see what that'll do. I just want to mess about with it. We're at the end here, so I might as well mess about with things and see what we can do. If it doesn't make a lot of money, that's fine. I don't need to worry about it not making money. So we'll give that to those guys. Let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit there. Accept all and close. Also turn off room labels and also turn off the ceiling lights. There we go. 23 employees on vacation. That's fine by me. Let's minimize support for that. Wait a minute. We're still supporting doors 7 and yeah, we're supporting doors XP and doors 7, aren't we? I think. I imagine, I was going to say one of those might still be doors. No, we're supporting doors XP and doors 7. That's okay. That we can do. That's only a medium visual tool. I'd like that to be... How do you get a higher scope? I never really learned how to make bigger products. Never really noticed or learned how to do that. Nothing here I'm really interested in taking. I could do some support stuff for Throw Corp. I could do some development for things. But I don't think I will. I think we're good. I think we're probably good, to be honest. I will do one thing, though. This is another thing that was suggested, was put a lot of money into insurance. The suggestion was put all of my money into my insurance. I don't want to do that. What I do want to do, though, is put, say, 500 million into insurance, since, you know, we'll still have 20 million left. Well, you know what? We'll do 400 million. We'll put 400 million into the insurance fund. About 404 million. Let's deposit that. There we go. We now have 778 million pounds in our insurance fund. So I'm very curious to see just how much that will get us in interest. Also, Nerdstone Cecil's Curse ready to develop there. Very curious indeed about that one. This could be interesting. I mean, we're still the most expensive company, still the most valuable company. We're still making loads of money. So we are good on that front. I'm just very curious to see what kind of interest we get. So interest is 3.2 million. We get 3.2 million on interest alone. That's kind of nuts. We get half of what we get from Door 7 every month on interest alone. We don't even have to release anything, market anything, or do anything at all. And this company will sustain itself, I think. Am I correct in that assumption? What's interest? Interest is 3.2 million. We spend, 700,000 on that. We spend, we're fine. We make enough on interest alone. That's insane. That is insane, and I love it. I love that debate. Let's have a look at the distribution channels. Let's sort by popularity. So, Nerdrosoft Direct is down there a little bit. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to cancel some deals. I'm going to cancel a deal with all of the other digital platforms. So there we go. Let's cancel the deal there as well. So I've cancelled the deal with the other non-physical platforms, the digital platforms. That's the word I'm looking for. And that's actually okay. Since we don't actually have a physical store, I think we'll be good. This could bump up our popularity a little bit, since you can now only get Nerdrosoft products digitally from the Nerdrosoft store. That's good. That might help things. That might hurt sales. That probably will hurt sales, because not everyone's going to jump ship immediately, but we should be alright. We should be A-okay. Apparently the buses are filling up. There's a question. How many people work for this company? I've never actually looked at this. Select all. 167 people work at this company. I had never realized that. I had never realized we had 167 people. Okay, now how's the sales are fine. That's kind of crazy. Sales are completely fine. Distribution channels, we are less popular, but that's fine. If basically, I don't mind being less popular in terms of the distribution channel, just because if someone wants our digital product, they can only get it in that one place. Also, Cecil's Curse, promote you. Alright, let's stomp out these final bugs in Nerdstone Cecil's Curse. Let's release you. Fantastic. Radio, newspapers, television. Start the campaign. Assign that to marketing. There we go. We're apparently supporting it. Let's assign our good old support team to do that. Okie dokie. Gamecraft 5 and 7 Lamp 2 coming along there. I really should probably get my specialists to do something else right now. Maybe another small game. We'll see how Cecil's Curse goes. I do actually want to go ahead and just put another 100 million into the insurance policies there. So let's just do that. About 99, that'll do. So we're now down to 35 million in the bank there. We've got 888 million pounds in insurance. I think it's interesting to point out that my challenge for Season 3 is going to be to get £1 billion. We're nearly there already with this season. So maybe my challenge with Season 3 should be to have £1 billion in insurance. I mean, it'll still be road to 1 billion, but I think I should have £1 billion in insurance and also in my balance. This, of course, going by the logic, because there's kind of two arguments as to what 1 billion is. And to me, £1 billion is 1,000 million. That's $1 billion. But to other people, $1 billion is 1 million. So I don't really want to go for $1 million. I think 1,000 million is probably better. So I think having $1 billion in insurance and the balance is probably the better one. And I'm going to stop saying 1 billion because the word is starting to lose all meaning. It's getting a little bit silly. Is what it's getting. It's getting a little bit silly. Also, Gamecraft 5 there is currently outstanding. Also, 7 Lamp, you're ready to develop. There we go. Let's get that done. Let's also see how Nerdstone Cecil's Curse is going to sell. I'm very excited to see this. Very excited indeed. There's a bus going by. Alright, so we're coming up to midnight. Nerdstone Cecil's Curse is going to make £95,000. That's not much. That is a huge loss of money. Good lord. Okay. Any reason for that? I mean, that's a bit silly. I'm going to market Slideware's product. That seems like a good idea. Actually, maybe not give that to marketing, though. Give that to deals, so that my deals team can do a little bit of marketing. It's fine. That's not good money. That's bad. We're losing $1 million on that. That's kind of nuts. What's our profit now? 3.7. Yeah, okay. I think the company's good. I think we're possibly good. We are now earning, I think, yeah, over 10 million every month thanks to that. That's a little bit crazy. That is a little bit crazy. Let's see what we can do though. I mean, this is not ready to develop, so put that into alpha. I guess 7 Lamp 2 is coming along. I don't know how long this engine's going to take. I kind of do want to make another game. I think I'll give my specialists another web-based game. I mean, we could do a follow-up to Wrath of the Genie since, I mean, it came out a year ago. So if we do a follow-up and do World of Nerdcraft, what was the next one? I don't know what the next Warcraft expansion was, so I'm going to assume, and we'll go, okay, on Wrath of the Genie as the one we're given a sequel to, World of Nerdcraft, Flabaclism. There we go. World of Nerdcraft, Flabaclism. That'll do. That'll do. It's a bit silly. I mean, we are we'll not worry with 7 Lamp 2. It's more or less the same anyway. So there we go. 3D graphics, music, MMO. Do I want QA testing? I mean, I don't know. No, I think I'll skip on QA testing. We'll put this in the central SCM. We'll have it developed in the central SCM. We'll give that to our specialists. Yeah, sure. We'll test it, I guess. I don't know if I want QA testing. I mean, stability isn't affected at all. It'll take less. It's going to be less than a year as well. Yeah, we'll do it. Let's start doing that. We'll have it done. World of Nerdcraft Flabaclism. That's great. That's a great title. That is pretty great. The question, I suppose, is Nerdstone going to increase in sales, or are we just going to stop selling it? Because that's bad. That is not good money, is it? No. Okay, let's just stop selling that. I'm just going to stop selling it. There's no point. It isn't making money. There's no point. I think it, like, part of the problem could possibly be that we cut the deals that we had. So what I'll do is I want to sort by popularity, and I will take a deal with these guys again. I will make a deal with these guys. I will not have a deal with those 3. So that ought to be fine. That should maybe help a little bit. We'll see. We will certainly see how that goes. Let's have a look at the deals and see what we've got. We have Army Tycoon 4. You guys are doing that? Okay. I will give that to my deals team. I will happily help with Army Tycoon 4. Since I did most of the development for 3 anyway, I think it's fine that I do 4. Oh, zoomed in a little bit much there. Alright, so we're still supporting 3. We're supporting Cecil's Curse. World of Nerdcraft still making some money there. 7 Lamp coming along. Mafia Tricks still getting marketed. Gamecraft 5 still getting developed. It'd be nice if 7 Lamp would hurry up a little bit, though. I'm gonna be honest. This server over here has gone back up. This room is back up to 40 degrees. I really don't want to pull... I really don't want to pull any servers out of there, because that would be sort of counterproductive to the design of the room. But what I may do, and what I suppose I can do, is if I put a wall there, and I put a wall there, I can get 2 more vents in there. And while 2 more vents may not be much, it is something. There we go, 2 more vents. We'll see if that does anything at all. It did not. Of course it didn't. Okay, we'll select that vent, and I will select that vent, and I will turn on supercooling. That? Oh, it's getting into the middle of the day. Okay, maybe that didn't help. Whatever, 7 Lamp 2 is ready to promote into beta. There we go, let's get that done. 7 Lamp is being developed by who? It is my AV team. Of course it is. So the AV team over here. Game devs, where are you? Is that the game dev floor? That is the game dev floor. Okay. And this is my floor. This is support. Oh, I was wondering who the hell all that was. That was the IT people. Ah, we were mentioned in regards to another takeover. Who has just gone out of business? Oh no! No, not Slideware. I feel horrible. Not Slideware. Oh no, not Slideware. Oh man, I didn't want to take them over. I know why I took them over as well. They were paying me so much money to support things and market things, and then they were paying me to develop Army Tycoon. Oh man, I feel horrible. I like that company. I was putting so much money into them. They were doing things. They were going places. Like, oh, please. If I get any stocks in Flash Industries, can I sell? Please let me sell my stocks in Flash Industries, because I have a horrible feeling that they will probably go the same fucking way. Also, apologies for swearing. I try to keep it out of this series, but I'm emotional, damn it. I didn't want that company to go out of business. That is not a company I ever wanted to go out of business. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that. Let's stop marketing Wrath of the Genie. Let's do some pre-marketing on Flabicalism. There we go. And let's do marketing. There we go. Alright, so I'm thinking what I might do once the game devs are done with GameCraft 5 is I'm going to make... I'm going to be the one responsible for making Army Tycoon 4. That's what I'll do. I'll be the one that makes that. And it will be an amazing, revolutionary, incredible product. It will be everything that it, you know, everything that the previous games weren't is what Army Tycoon 4 will be. I'm so disappointed that that company got taken out. Or that they just went out of business. I feel like it is completely my fault for taking all of the deals, and I was just trying to help them. That's all I wanted to do. Anyway, let's go ahead and release, release 7 Lamp. Okay. Let's start the campaign. Let's assign that to marketing. We're immediately going to see how much money 7 Lamp 2 makes us. It is a grand total of £162,000. That's, yeah, that is, it's good innovation behind it, I suppose. Probably not much of a profit behind it, but, I mean, it might and probably will turn a profit at some point. Right, so the AV devs, I suppose, aren't doing anything now. I don't know that I necessarily want them to do anything now either. If I'm honest. I don't think I do. I think they're fine sitting about at the moment. Really, all I want is my game devs to finish GameCraft 5. That is what I want. I want them to do it so they can start working on Army Tycoon 4. Unless, I mean, let's have a look. Let's go to game. It's gonna be, I can't believe I own that. I don't want to own that. I really don't. Although we could also do I think the Farce Awakens. I think the Farce Awakens doesn't need a follow-up right now. We may do that, we may not. We'll see what happens. But I do want Army Tycoon 4. We're doing this. We are going to make this the best thing. It isn't an old game engine though. Would I be better? I would probably, I know I said I want GameCraft 5, but I mean I could do this. I could maybe do this. Let's see. Can we make something with innovation here? Music, dialogue, not open world, AI, multiplayer, joystick support. Or maybe not. Maybe we want it to be purely PC. Bit of QA testing. Either way, the innovation is high, stability is low. I mean, add this to Doors 7 as well. Can I add this to Doors XP? Does that take anything off of it? Doesn't look like it. I don't think I want it in Doors XP anyway, but we'll do it in Doors 7. It's not an MMO, it doesn't have AI, it doesn't have multiplayer, it doesn't have joystick support. I don't think I want joystick support. I don't know what the previous ones had. My releases, Army Tycoon 3, it was a small game. The features, it was text-based. Wow, okay. It was open world, though. No, this isn't going to be an open world game. No, this isn't going to be open world. Okay, let's give that. We'll take a chance, and we will give it to my AV devs. They can do the design for it. The audio design, the visual design, that's the excuse for giving it to them. It's a large game as well. We have given them a large game. We're going from small to large with Army Tycoon 4. We're going all in. We're going all in with this. I notice Gamecraft is actually ready to promote into beta. That is kind of fantastic news, to be honest. That is some fantastic news. Gamecraft is getting along there. If we can get that done, I will take Tycoon 4 off of the AV devs and give it to my game devs. That would be ideal. I'm just not in any rush. To be honest, I don't think it really matters what team develops a thing as long as you give them the chance to do it properly. And if you think about it, I'm not really pressured with time because I'm making enough money off of absolutely friggin' everything that I don't really need to worry. It does look like Gamecraft 5 is going to take some time. Oh no, it's just because they're all at a meeting, isn't it? There we go. Okay, it's not going to take that much time. That's fine. That's fine. That is good and fine by me. My deals team aren't actually doing anything. I mean, I do have some deals. I mean, I'll do some development, I guess. Take some development from Treat Slam Interactive. Then marketing for the next one, development for those. No, I think I'm fine how we are. I'm not too worried about much else. Let's put the development on our central SCM. Let's make sure Gamecraft is on the central SCM, and we should be good. Okay, so can those guys blast through Gamecraft, please? I do also want to see our central SCM is not under much of a load at all. That's to be expected. That is to be expected. That's fine. That is fine by me. World of Nerdcraft Flabiclism coming along there quite nicely. Networking being what's slightly holding it back, but that's okay. Looks like October 2009 is when we're going to see Gamecraft 5 go out to everybody. That's fine. I can't help but notice that the floors are a little bit dirty down there. There you go. There you go. That's good. And employees having trouble concentrating? Well, I mean, none of my employees are currently... I mean, the cleaners are, but no one else is really at work. Oh my god. Do we fill up the car parks here? Not really. People just don't want to park out there. That's the problem. That's why they're complaining. It's like, we don't want to park far away from the building. Alright, so Gamecraft 5 is ready to release. Let's do that. Radio, newspaper, television, start the campaign, and assign to marketing. Then we're going to move Army Tycoon to the game devs. Right. That's good. That's good. The people that make the games are making the game. That is what I want to see. Fantastic. Right, can you guys stop having a meeting? There you go. Alright. You're not actually very quick with this. You're actually kind of slow. Which I don't approve of. Why are the game devs slow? I mean, they shouldn't be. Oh, my AV guys are actually better at 2D and 3D than the game devs. Well, that's embarrassing. That's actually really embarrassing. And audio. Good lord. I might actually be better giving this to the AV devs. Let's also stop marketing you. I'm actually tempted to give it to the AV devs. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Let's assign that back to the AV. And then go to employees here. I'd like to select all of you and... well, maybe not all of you. Who's bad at what, though? You're bad at 3D. You're not. You're not. I need to find people who are bad at 3D and train them in it. You guys are all right. I mean, it would be nice to... I guess just that small selection that I have will do. So educate you guys in 3D design. So design 3D for 3 months. Start that education. I don't want to go through and educate all of them. I'm tempted to just, I might as well just educate the whole friggin' team, to be honest. Oh god, someone's retired. I might as well just educate the entire team at this point. But, I mean, that's maybe not the best idea. Well, they're game devs. They should all be good at design. Well, we'll educate the entire team. Select all, educate, 3D design, go and do it. There you go. Alright, so educate every single person on that team in 3D design, and then we'll do 2D design, and then we'll do 3D programming and all that stuff. We'll make them a bit better. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. It's well, I say that. It's a bit worrying that the AV devs are better at game development. Also, GameCraft 5 didn't make much money. I mean, apparently we're leaving them baffled. We're just apparently not making money off of all of these products. Although, Door 7 is back up above 7 million. So that's nice. I would just like to take a moment to point out that we are back above 100 million pounds. That's kind of nuts. We're making way too much. Oh my god, I've just realized that Door 7 took a hit of 1 million that month. We were getting 7.1, we're back to 6.0. Okay. Okay. Not okay with that drop. Not okay with that, gonna be honest. I would, however, like to look at the sales. Yes, so there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months, and then there was the spike. Reputation is interesting. I mean, it seems Reputation is consistently dropping, even though, I mean, there's been dips and rises in the price. It released, what, 7 years ago? 3 years ago? Good lord. How much money has that made? 186. So it's not actually our best selling? Yeah, Doors XP sold way better. Way better. Double of what Doors did. But it definitely seems that Doors 7 is going to make more money than the original Doors did. So we're on track to a healthy piece of software there. A good operating system. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. It also pains me to see just how quickly the AV team works with this game. That's painful to see just because my game devs should be doing that. It should be my game devs. Also, apparently my throat's going. Who would have thought? Ay. Oh, there goes all the cleaners, all the maintenance people. Oh god, they really do look like ants down there. If I just go like this, you know, it's just, they're ants. It's what it looks like. It'd be so miserable to work down there as well. It really would. That'd be so miserable and so bloody loud as well. It really would. It would not be a pleasant place to have to go to work. Imagine, you know, bring your kid to work day. That would be an interesting one. Son, welcome to my workplace. It kind of just looks like a big room with a lot of loud servers. Yep. You work here like 9 hours a day? Yep. That would be miserable. Imagine being that kid and just, oh god, that noise. Imagine being that kid and just being sat there for, you know, the entire day. That would not be pleasant. I mean, oh, hold on. World of Nerdcraft Flabiclism ready to promote. That would not be a pleasant day at work for anybody involved. Also, apparently I know why Door 7 went down in sales. Marketing was off. That's fine. Okay, that's completely fine. That's understandable. This is also ready to promote. There we go. Let's do that. That's a nice little deal we have going on there with someone. I can't remember who it's going on with, but that's fine. We can probably find out here. Amptune Studio 5 is May 2012. We're 2 years off, guys. Why are you getting me to do it now? That just seems silly. That just seems very, very silly. Anyway, can my specialists, I think that's them. That is them. Can my specialists get Flabiclism out today? It looks like they might do it. It definitely looks like they might do it. It looks like they're going to do it. World of Nerdcraft Flabiclism release. I would like to market it. I'm curious to see what kind of money it's going to make. Very curious indeed. The last World of Nerdcraft made us, what was it, 12 million? So I'm hoping that Flabiclism can make me something like 12 million. Although I doubt it. I have my doubts, but we shall certainly see. Alright, it's coming up to 9 p.m. It's coming up to 10 p.m. World of Nerdcraft. Flabicalism. Month 1. 2 million. Now, we've been mentioned in regards to a takeover. 17 products. Macro Studios. Apparently we paid for it as well. Okay. Interesting. World of Nerdcraft Flabicalism has some cutting-edge features. Yet again, Nerdrosoft Studios leaves us completely baffled with their high-quality productions. It does World of Nerdcraft Wrath of the Genie justice. Wonderful. World of Nerdcraft Flabicalism there, doing some good things for the company. I think we'll go ahead and put another 100 million into insurance. Let's just do that. Let's go for about 100 million. That's a good number. There we go. Deposit that. We're now down to 25 million. We have over £1 billion in insurance. We have over £1 billion in insurance. That's a bit silly. That's a little bit silly. Our profits in interest are 3.9 million. I don't know if that's actually up to date or not, but we'll see. This is ready for release, so let's do that. Army Tycoon 4 is coming along pretty well. Nerdstone Sassel's Curse, doing alright. Support for 7 Lamp, doing alright. This is good. This is definitely good. I'm really oh wait, Gamecraft 5 absolutely needs to be ended there. Right, so are my game devs actually back? I imagine that they are. Yeah, they are. Alright, game devs, employees, educate. What I'm actually going to do, I think, is 2D for a month. I want to give them 1 month rather than 3. Just give them a boost, whatever it does. Give them a boost, 2D design for a month. There you go. Then we'll do the same with everything else. It'll take no time at all. I mean, it'll take a while, but it'll take much less time than sending them all off for 3 months at a time for each thing. It's a better decision, I think. Especially at this point in the game. I mean, we're not going to be here a hell of a lot longer. So, you know, I don't want to spend too much time educating them and things. 1.3 million in month 2 there. That's not as much as I'd like, but I think it's okay. I mean, as long as it makes money. Really, as long as it makes money. Let's look at releases. We have our most recent release. Yeah, Flabicalism made money. F1 Beans 3 wasn't our product. Gamecraft 5 did not make money. 7 Lamp 2 did eventually make money. Sassel's Curse made minus 1.2 million. We didn't do that. We didn't do that. Wrath of the Genie was 12 million. Wait, Mafia Tricks. Weren't we doing things for them as well? I could swear we were. I think we had some involvement in Mafia Tricks too. Interesting. That's very interesting. Whatever. Let's just get these things out of there. Any deals that we could take? I guess we'll do some support. We'll give that to my deals team. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Oh yeah, we're doing development on fish gangs. We can go ahead and promote that. Let's get that done and then complete the deal. There we go. Release that. I don't know if that'll actually go out or if that's going to be something that we have to wait and see. But I can tell you Fish Gangs is October this year. Next month we have Cinema Frames. Okay, let's have a look at all the companies. The most recent one founded was Fist Inc. back in May of this year with Skateball 2015 released in June 2010. Interesting. They won £100,000 for that. It's made you no money. Why do you want £100,000 for it? Your company's worth nothing. No one has stocks in you. I'm not even gonna buy stocks in you. I could just buy out your company, to be honest. I'm not gonna buy stocks in you because you're probably gonna go out of business very quickly. That's actually the lowest I've seen a company worth. That's kind of scary. Smile Industries actually taking over Flash Industries there in terms of sales or worth or whatever. I have a lot of stock in you guys. 45 products. Please don't go out of business. Your most recent release, was actually Tiger OS 2. You did put that out last year. It's made you a healthy profit. That's fantastic to see. I'm very happy for you guys. You want less for that than the new company wants. That's ridiculous. That's silly. The quality of TigerOS 2 is great. That's fantastic news. That means that I think I was involved in that one, so that's good. I'm definitely happy to see that. I'm definitely happy to see that TigerOS 2 did well for that company. I do enjoy it when my competitors find success. Never let it be said that I'm unfair and cruel. And, I mean, I am. I have intentionally, in the past, bought out companies just so they won't compete with me. I've bought products just so they won't compete with me. But generally speaking, very generally speaking, let it never be said that I am unfair and cruel. Oh my god. The drop-off there. Wow, okay, Flabiclism has just had a huge drop-off. What the hell happened there? That's kind of scary. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. That drop-off is insane. Okay, I mean, whatever. It's made money. It's made a profit. That's all I'm really concerned about. Ooh, wait, Fist Inc. How are you going to pay for this? Like, really? Okay, you know what? I will take this deal. There you go. I'm going to bet you that Fist Inc. are totally going to be out of business in the next month or two. We will check in the next month or two, and I can promise you that that deal will disappear because there's no way in hell that company can afford it. Unless they've suddenly just made a load of money. No, they can't. There is Fist Inc. founded this year. I'm doing a deal for you. You've offered me £11,000 per month to do it. There is no way that you can keep that up. There is no way, unless it's... I don't even know how you'd possibly do it. We shall see. I do reckon that deal is going to disappear, though. I do think we're going to see that deal just vanish, because that company cannot afford it. There we go. That's it gone. And that is because, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Fist Inc. have disappeared. If I'd bought stock in them, if I'd bought some stocks in them, you know, maybe if I'd put £120,000 into that company, they wouldn't have even lasted a year. Because if I'd taken that deal, I know I just destroyed that company, and this does come after me saying that I'm fair and not cruel at all, but I think in that particular situation, what I just did was I taught someone a lesson. Whoever was the CEO of that company just learned that when you have £7,500 in your bank, do not offer anyone £11,000 every month to do anything. You're a bit of a silly if you do that. Quite frankly, you're a bit of a silly. Now the question is, are these guys on holiday this month? I think my AV is my AV team might be on holiday. Beta Corp there, I'm not really too interested in doing any deals. I'm going to be honest. I'm not interested just because I don't want to run any other companies into the ground just yet. Let's have a look at my releases. Flabiclism, 2.5 million. Not as much as Wrath of the Genie, but that's okay. I mean, Wrath of the Genie was actually 2008, so there wasn't as much of a gap between those as I thought there was. That's fine. Can I sell this IP? Yeah, there you go, Smile Industries. I don't want that. This IP, Mafia Tricks 2, does anyone want it? No one wants it. Kingdom Wars in Heaven, does anyone want that? Is not the IP I wanted rid of. Kingdom Wars in Heaven, no one wants it. Mafia Tricks, interestingly, no one wants... Wait a minute. But I just sold 2. Okay, I don't even know. Evil Fighter, Fist Style, will take Evil Fighter. There you go, enjoy. Army Tycoon 3, I'm making a second one, so no thank you. Or a fourth one. Wave Play 2, Fist Style will take it, there you go. Railscape View, no one's interested. We have Anti-Trojan Watch Ender 5, Fist Style will take it. Fist Style apparently buying up everything here. We have Curse Show, Smile Industries will take that. Land 4D Tech, Smile Industries will take that. Dream Gangs 3, Fist Style will take that. We have Army Tycoon, we have Image Maker 8, which Fist Style will take for nothing. The Toy Attack at Night, Fistel will take for 24 bucks, 24 pounds. That'll do. There we go. I sold a couple of things off. That's fine by me. Mafia Tricks too, I would really like rid of, but whatever. And the same with this. I would really like rid of those, but apparently that's not going to happen. And that's fine. That's fine by me. Let's just get the AV devs back in so that I can finish the, Actually, you know what? I could actually give this to my, I could give this to my specialists. Let's do that. I think the AV guys might be better than specialists as well, though. Yeah, they've had more training, but that's fine. Yeah, it really is just better to give it to the AVs, isn't it? It really is. Okay, employees here, select all, educate in programming 2D for, I'll give you 2 months in that one. There we go. Alright, so let's get to October or September of 2010. There we go. These guys are back in, or no, they're back in, but the specialists are the one doing it this month. Alright, let's get the audio done and develop. There we go. Alright, I'm thinking I'm going to just give that to my... I'll give that to the AVs, to hell with it. I want it done quickly. I want it done relatively efficiently. I want it done well. Apparently the specialists aren't the way to go to have that, so it's fine. World of Nerdcraft, I mean, I could keep marketing you, I suppose. I could definitely keep marketing you, but I don't know if there's much point. It may not be worth it. I guess I could give my game devs another... I don't know if I want to give them another game, or I guess a web-based game. I don't know. I mean, we haven't really... Is Army... I don't know if Army Tycoon 4 is actually on the new engine. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Let's see. Let's see what we can do then. Let's pick another... Not an operating system, please. Let's pick a game. Let's go with a sequel to The Farce Awakens. So it's going to be Bro-Tato... I mean, we need to come up with this one. Bro-Tato... Revenge of... Yeah, we'll go... hold on, let's go Revenge of the Zeus. There you go. Bro-Tato, Revenge of the Zeus. That's going to be the sequel to The Farce Awakens. It's going to be running on GameCraft 5. It's going to be using... My throat is apparently not going to hold up. It's going to be using 7-Lamp 2. It's going to be using 7-Wave. 3D graphics, music, dialogue. Apparently we're going open world, AI, multiplayer. Joystick support, QA testing, everything. Can I take that off? It doesn't do anything? Okay. Right, the server is going to be central SCM, and the SCM is going to be the central SCM. And it's going to run on door 7, there we go. And we'll give that to the game devs. Let's get that developed. Alright, Bro-Tato, Revenge of the Zeus may never see the light of day. It probably won't see the light of day, if I'm honest, but that's alright. That's alright. We have the idea. The seed has been sown. We can maybe make Bro-Tato Revenge of the Zeus at some point in Season 3. We'll see. We will see how that goes. All I want right now is Army Tycoon 4 to be completed. I'm gonna be honest, it's a little bit worrying to see Smile Industries with so little money. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. Anyone want their stock? No? Okay. I mean, what have they recently done? Those are the Tiger OS guys. They did F1 Beans 3. Right. Don't I own F1 Beans 2 though? Hold on a minute. My release, or did I sell that to them? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Maybe I guess I did. Wait, did I sell a product to a company and then they actually made something with it? No, it wasn't a year. Maybe it was a year. No, when the hell did I sell F1 Beans? F1 Beans 2 was... Maybe I didn't. I could swear, maybe I'm just imagining it, but like a couple of minutes ago, didn't I just sell the F1 Beans franchise to someone? This is weird. It's really weird, because I'm pretty sure the There's another franchise I have that's like... What is it? Where is it? I have it here somewhere. It's, where is it? I don't want to go... I want to go by release. Or something. Mafia Tricks, yeah. Didn't I sell one of the Mafia Tricks games, but I didn't sell number 2? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's fine. It's fine. There's nothing to worry about. Let's just get Army Tycoon 4 done, which is actually getting really close to being done there, which I'm super, super happy about. Are my game devs back? They are not. Okay. I mean, the game devs will be back next month, I suppose. You guys are doing your thing and actually coming along super quickly with that. That's fantastic. Actually, I think the word I might be looking for is outstanding. Let's promote that into beta. This is exciting news. We have some stuff from Smile Industries, support for TigerOS 3. I'm really not sure that I want to do that. I'm not sure that I want to do that just because I don't want to run that company into the ground. I'm gonna do it. I'll take it. Deals team, take that, do something with your life. There you go. Alright. I'm worried that that company will be run into the ground as a result of my actions, but we shall see. We shall certainly see. Also, can we just acknowledge that we're almost back up at £100 million? That's kind of nuts. Didn't check the insurance, the interest. 4.5 million, of course. Of course 4.5 million is where we are. That's fine. That is fine. Oh, design for TigerOS 4. Sure, I'll take that. I mean, I'm going to run your company into the ground, but sure. That's fine. That is fine. I can guarantee you, Smile Industries, if this episode is still going, Smile Industries will absolutely be acquired by me. Not intentionally either. I will at some point towards the end of this episode be acquiring all the companies. Smile Industries will be acquired before that. And it won't be intentional, and it will annoy me because there's a lot of products there that I don't want, but we shall see what happens. Anyway, let's get the AV devs back in. Marketing's only doing Doors 7, so it'd be nice to have Army Tycoon 4 go out. I really want Army Tycoon 4 to be possibly our swan song. I want this to be an amazing game. I want loads of sales. I want loads of success. I want this to be an amazing product because I want the guys, I want the guys that were originally doing this. What was it, Slideware or something like that? I want those guys. They're going to be sat at home, unemployed. They're going to see commercials on TV saying, Game of the Year, Army Tycoon 4, Nerdrosoft Studios. They're going to remember that Nerdrosoft Studios gave them money, helped them develop things, and then eventually destroyed their company. But that's beside the point. That last bit doesn't matter. That last bit's not important. Let's go ahead and do this through radio, newspapers, television, interweb, start the campaign. Give that to marketing. Army Tycoon 4. The big one. The important one. The one that could change everything. Let's go to employees here as well and do, I'll give them, actually I think the game devs are pretty good. I think my game devs are good. I will see what I can maybe do with them after, if we do anything at all. But here we go. Everyone's going home. In come the maintenance staff. Army Tycoon 4 is going to make, please be good. Please, 464,000. Oh no. It's a brilliant release. It's a brilliant release. It's popular, but it hasn't made money. It has not made money. No one wants it. Does anyone want World of Nerdcraft? Nope. Anyone want Gamecraft? Nope. Seven Lamp? Anyone want that? Nope. Nerdstone? Anyone want that? Nope. Okay. Mafia Tricks 2? Anybody? Oh, Flash Industries. Of course, Flash Industries will take it. There you go. Take Mafia Tricks 2, sure. That's fine. That's completely fine. We're back up over 100 million. I mean, I guess that's okay. I guess £464,000 on Army Tycoon 4. I mean, if we can break even and make a good bit of money on this, I'll accept that. I will accept that just because that'll the game will be somewhat successful, unlike the previous 3, which, we weren't involved in the first one. I don't think we were involved in the first one. I think we were involved in the second and third. And at one point, we were going to be involved in the fourth until the company went out of business. So, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. If we can get another 400,000 off of Army Tycoon 4, it will break even. So please be good to me. 300,000, that's not breaking even, but that's better than nothing. That is better than nothing. That's okay. That's fine. It will eventually break even. Let's have a look at the deals, see what we've got. Nothing I'm really interested in, to be honest. Also, Doors 10 just needs networking, and then it's ready for alpha. That's kind of crazy to think. I mean, I don't really want to, Okay. They're going to be doing some stuff next month. I don't really want to release Door. I don't want to wait for that, to be honest. That's still going to be a long wait. That's going to be at least another year. But, let's just knock that into alpha. That's kind of crazy that Doors 10 is alpha already, though. That is all sorts of crazy. And actually going quick... Oh, that's just general, isn't it? I was kind of worried that would be super quick development and be no time at all, but it's definitely not gonna be. Definitely not gonna be no time at all. I think that's what I wanted to say. Definitely gonna take a long time is what I'm getting at here. Army Tycoon 4, I think, has officially broken even. Yeah, 192,000. Game of the year. That's what we'll call it. Army Tycoon 4, Game of the Year. All years. Game of the Year 2011. The developers, the former developers, the former employees are sat at home right now crying their eyes out because their baby, the thing that they... What am I on? What am I talking about? The thing that they... when was Army Tycoon? There's Army Tycoon. That was September 2004. That was minus 11,000. Number 2, minus 45,000. Number 3, minus 217,000. Their baby that they painstakingly tried to create and painstakingly tried to make successful is a success. It has made 192,000. If their company had managed to do this themselves, then perhaps they would still be around. Also, can you guys maybe not drive through the wall? That'd be great. If you can not do that. If you guys could not crash your cars, that would also be great, to be honest, but sure. I mean, to each their own, I suppose. The core team isn't in this month. Okay. Okay, well, I think we might be done, ladies and gentlemen. I think we might be done with Season 2 of Software Inc. I think we might be good. I do want to see. I just want the day to tick over so that Army Tycoon 4 can go ahead and just make a little bit more money. Just a little bit more. There we go. Just a little bit more money. That is all I wanted. There we go. Oh. Now wait a minute. Oh no, we're still doing these. That's fine. Okay, so Army Tycoon 4 is now officially what I'm going to call a success. That's brilliant news. There is something we need to do, though. There is something we need to do. Giant Productions, they came to the forefront with Frame Styles Pro. Made them a little bit of money. That's fine. But what I'm going to do, I have to own all the stock. Okay, we're going to buy all the stocks. We're going to buy the company. There we go. Flash, let's go by worth. Okay, Flash Blowblade Studios. Stocks, mine. There we go. Beta Corp. Stocks, mine, and mine. There we go. Fly Productions, stocks, and you're mine. There we go. Theta Garden LLC, founded this March, released the Real Sculpt Tech, a mediocre game engine. Stocks, you are mine. There we go. Fist Style, we have their stocks and mine. Fringe Strip Kingdom LLC, you're mine. Smile Industries, I will leave you for a moment. Time Tap Productions, you're mine. And, oh my god. Oh boy. Okay, Smile Industries, I'm sorry, but you're mine. And Flash Industries, you're mine. I have 502 products under the Nerdrosoft Studios banner. That's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. I wonder if that'll increase the sales of Door 7 then, because nothing else is being marketed, and we technically own everything else anyway. I wonder if that'll help. I'm curious, actually, and I wonder if I was to release or start promoting TigerOS 3, would that... Let's try marketing TigerOS 3 and see what happens. Oh my god, we own everything. We literally have a monopoly on the world of technology. That's a bit crazy. That is a little bit crazy. Let's see what happens though with TigerOS 3. I'm very curious. Also, apparently marketing isn't doing their job because they're probably at a bloody meeting. No, yeah, there they are. They were at a meeting. They were indeed at a meeting. That's okay, I suppose. Let's see what happens though. Will my sales will go down because they didn't finish their work for the day. But I mean, 7.2. We were mentioned in regards to a company takeover. Yeah, funny that. Funny that. Yeah, we sort of bought out everyone. Yeah, we bought out everyone. That's yeah, September 2011 is yeah, not a good year for the tech industry. Not a good year at all. But apparently a very good year for Nerdrosoft Studios, and apparently a very good year. What the hell am I talking about? Apparently a very good month for Nerdrosoft Studios, and I guess it's also a very good month to leave it there for today. Software Inc. will be back. There will be a Season 3. It is going to be a road to $1 billion. That's going to be $1 billion in insurance and $1 billion in the bank account. That'll be in like a week, maybe 10 days-ish after this season ends. So I guess that's going to be that. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you kindly for watching this season. Thank you kindly for watching Season 1 if you did that as well. And if you want to see more of this, then you know what you can do. I won't tell you what to do. You're a grown-up and you can make your own decisions, I'm sure. Or at least you're a smart and thinking human being that can make your own decisions. With that in mind, thank you kindly for watching once more. I've been the ConflictNerd, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!